Hello everyone. Today I will talk about studying China for international students. So almost every international student in China, they can apply for several scholarship programs and in any university. So the first one, what you have to decide is which major you want. For example, for instance, if you want to apply for information science and technology, or if you want to apply for finance, business administration, computer science and technology. So it's up to you to decide which major you want to apply. And also you have to decide which major in which medium you want. For instance, if you want to study in English or in Chinese, if you can speak English very well, so you can start your bachelor degree directly. And if you want to study in Chinese language, you can study Chinese language first. So you have to take 1 year Chinese language course, and after you can apply for bachelor degree. So let's start with the bachelor degree in China. So many universities, they really take students, international students, for doing their bachelor degree, for a master degree, for PhD degree in Chinese universities. So it doesn't really matter where you're from, actually. So you can really submit your documents, and university will send you admission notice and visa application form. So in what major students can actually get scholarship programs? Actually, most of the students, Russian students, for instance, they apply for business administration and also apply for international trade and economy and finance. So Russian students pretty like studying in business administration, in finance, this kind of majors. And most of students from Pakistan, they're doing the MBBC, but actually for MBBC there is no scholarship program. And also Korean students, they would like to study major like called information science and technology and mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, and so on. Okay, so the first year, every international student should undertake Chinese language course. So in Chinese language course, you can study for 1 year or for 2 years actually. And Chinese language course, you will study like 4 subjects: listening, writing, speaking, and listening, writing, speaking. So you'll study Chinese language for 1 year or for 2 years. Actually, all international students, they study for 2 years. In the end of the first year, you have to undertake HSK for exam. HSK is International Chinese Language exam. And if you successfully took a Chinese language exam, you'll get HSK certificate. So after doing HSK certificate, you can apply for bachelor degree in which major you like. But if you like to do your degree in, let's say, in English medium, it's also, you can do it. And in English degree, you don't have to study Chinese. You just directly, let's say, start your degree in English medium. It's like for master and for PhD degree, the situation is the same. Students can learn in Chinese or in English, but I will advise you to study your degree in English. So if your English is good, you can start your degree in English. But if you're interested in Chinese, it's also, you can study in Chinese. But in Chinese, it's really hard to study in Chinese. Because you'll study in the Chinese group, so all your classmates will be Chinese classmates, Chinese people, Chinese students. Let's say that Chinese students, they studied in China like for 11 years, for 12 years in high school. but you studied like for 2 years, for 1 year, so it will be really, really difficult for you to study your degree in Chinese language. So I will strongly recommend you to study your degree in Chinese language. And what type of scholarship have Chinese universities for international students? So there is some types of scholarship. The first one is Chinese government scholarship. Chinese government scholarship is actually for students who can speak Chinese very well and who has HSK for certificates. So this is a scholarship which covers tuition fee, free academician, and monthly stipend. It's actually financed by Scholarship Council, which is based in Beijing. So this is a scholarship only for Chinese, for students who can speak Chinese. So for CSC, for Chinese government scholarship, all the international students are qualified to apply for Chinese government scholarship. But Chinese government scholarship is really hard to get because you have to know Chinese language. You have to get HSK exam, and duration of bachelor degree is 4 years, master and PhD degree is like starting from 2 until 4 years. The second type of scholarship is university scholarship. University scholarship is the best choice, it's the best scholarship for international students, because university scholarship is actually accepting students, any students from around the world, and it doesn't really request you to get HSK. So in university degree, you can get English medium major, you can get also Chinese medium major. So university scholarship can be like full scholarship or partial scholarship. Full scholarship covers full tuition fee, academician, free on-campus academician stipend. Partial scholarship is like whether you have free tuition fee and academician fee, so you can live in dormitory for free. So university scholarship is very limited, and every university has its own university scholarship for international students, but its quantity is very limited, so you have to submit your documents very early on time. You have to submit all your documents. So the documents need to be notarized. You have to submit notarized, clear and clean documents. If there is any fake documents you're submitting for university teachers will know about it, and you will not get scholarship in this university. Okay, so the third type of scholarship is Confucius Scholarship. It has its headquarters in every university in China. It's actually scholarship for international Chinese teaching. So in the future, if you want to be teacher of Chinese language, you can also apply for Confucius Scholarship, but it's really hard to study Chinese for international students, so it's up to you whether you want to apply for Confucius Scholarship. And in every country there is a university which has agreement with Confucius headquarters. So this is a scholarship for Chinese teachers. And there is more scholarship like Beijing government scholarship, Shanghai government scholarship, but it's really hard to get them because there is so many students are applying. So the best choice for you is you have to know which university you are applying. You have to know your major, your degree, and you have to be qualified to submit your documents for scholarship. For bachelor degree, you have to be under age of 25. For master degree, you have to be under age of 35, and for PhD degree, you have to be under age of 40. And if you have IELTS or TOEFL exam certificates, it will be very good. But if your language is English, so you don't have to actually submit these documents. So today we've been talking about CSC, Chinese Government Scholarship, University Scholarship, and some Confucius Scholarship and Government Scholarship. Actually, most of the students, the first year they study Chinese language, but if you want, you can also do your degree in English language. In English language, actually, almost students, they get partial scholarship or full free scholarship. It means that your tuition fee will be free for you. You have to pay only for your academician, and also you have to pay for your visa application, for your like medical insurance, like for your books. It will be like $400 for one time. You pay this money only one time once you arrive in your university. The most important is basic foundation is you have to submit all your clean and clear documents. If you don't submit them, that university teachers, they will not take your like a serious student. So I hope my video will be very useful for you. So if you have any questions about studying in China and getting scholarship, you can message me. Thank you for watching.